6:30, so I'd like to call this meeting to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call. Eli Badger.
I'm here.
Kathleen DeWolf.
Here.
Lee Sharps.
Here.
Fran Newton here. Casey Barney is absent with prior notice. Do we have any public comments on the agenda? Not.
I'd like to take some time and give sincere congratulations to the 4th of July Committee and the more than 30 volunteers who pulled out all the stops to put on the very best two-day 4th of July event I can honestly say I've seen in 38 years here. The setup on the field was just an outstanding move, and the 12 food truck vendors were very popular. I understand from Kendall Hughes, Vice Chair of the committee, that all the vendors made commitments to return next year, and he also said all were on the verge of running out of food that night when it ended, which is a compliment. The children's games were also in a great place, and the bungee jump proved a very popular attraction, so thank you for the new setup and the many vendor participants. Right before the fireworks began, I'd like to note that longtime MC Art Harriman, who also served as parade grand marshal the next day, formally retired his duties and passed the baton to Chris White, thanks to them both. Mentioning the marshal, I also give honors to the recipients of the annual Mary Rule Award, the founders and owners of Bob Sherfine, a town landmark, I might say, Bob and Carol Elliott and Terry Elliott Como, who rode in the parade also. The fireworks were just fantastic, and I think everyone now appreciates the new viewing arrangement and access to the vendors and games as well during the works. The parade the next morning, I can honestly not say enough good things about it. It was the best 4th of July parade I've ever seen here. So well organized, kicking off on time and no kinks, and I thank all the participants, floats, cars, walkers, etc. for helping the parade run so smoothly. Lastly, I and the board would like to thank the new 4th of July committee this year for all their hard work in organizing this fantastic event, especially as the tradition of this event was threatened to end last year until many volunteers stepped up to form a new committee and immediately began working last August to put on this event. I'd like to thank as many committee members and volunteers as I can, but if I've forgotten anyone, please call Charlie at the office and let him know, and I'll mention them at the next meeting. So bear with me, please, because these people deserve some honor. Committee Chair Fran Wendelbo, Vice Chair Kendall Hughes, Treasurer Katrina Randlett, and Deb Perdue, Secretary. Committee members David Rule, Ann Barney, Sue and John Harville, Shannon and Becky Hartley, Phyllis Reitzma, Carol and Goss, Lynn Ullman, Stephen Ullman, and Harold Lamos. Also all the volunteers, more than 30 strong, who joined in the parking effort, raffle, and button selling, clean up the morning after the fireworks, the Ashland Community Church for supplying many volunteers, Ashland Lumber for supplying trash containers to the town's supply, DPW Director and the department, Craig Moore, set out. The Huskies football team also supplied many volunteers, and thanks to the judges of both the parade and the pie eating contest, and as always, Alex Ray's wonderful pancake breakfast prior to the parade. And special thanks also to our police department and our fire department and all our extra detail folks also. And thanks to Plymouth High School senior Gretchen Dodge, who beautifully sang the national anthem kicking off our event. And of course, we give special thanks to PB Cams, Juliet, and Andrew for filming all our events. The next meeting of the committee will be August 4th to review this year's event, and the public is welcome to attend all the meetings. Thanks again to everyone who made this such a successful year for our town celebration of the 4th of July.
Thank you, Lee. I appreciate you putting that all together. I am so sorry that I missed it this year, and I've heard nothing but good things, and I would like to add my thanks and congratulations to the committee as well. Ashland should be proud.
Yes, only good things.
Yes, that's excellent. Okay, now we'll go to the minutes. We have minutes from the 17th of June. Are there any corrections, additions?
Page 1, line 39. I think we should just leave this. The committee has asked the town not to issue permits to outside vendors.
Okay.
And strike
Yeah, I would agree with
Okay, good.
that. Yep, thank you,
Strike
Kathleen.
what?
The committee has asked the town not to issue permits to outside vendors that would compete with town businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to leave out that other phrase, so thank you, Kathleen. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Any other comments? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of June 17th as amended.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, Friday, June 28th, there was a meeting at the electric department. Any comments, corrections?
No?
I didn't see any
Okay.
this
I
time.
went to it.
Yep, no, you
Yeah,
didn't see any
um,
corrections.
No.
Nope.
A motion to
That was at-
approve the
It
minutes.
was at the town office.
Yeah, oh, the town office, okay, with the electric.
Great minute taker.
Yes. A motion to approve the minutes as written.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Abstain. Okay. Well, we have some new business. And this is fun stuff. We are going to celebrate the appointment of our new police chief. So on behalf of the Board of Selectmen and our town manager, Charlie Smith, we take great pleasure and pride in presenting our new police chief, Will Ulwick, as our new chief, replacing retiring Chief Tony Randall. Our new chief comes to us with 9 years spent as a detective in Lincoln, New Hampshire. Prior to that, he graduated from the Police Standards and Training Academy in Concord in 2007, and shortly after began his career in Lincoln. He came to Ashland as a lieutenant in the spring of 2015 and quickly became an outstanding and popular officer. His wife Laura, son Tavian, okay, sorry, and daughter Michaela are also here to welcome and honor Will. They live in Bristol. Laura is a teacher and assistant principal of an elementary school in Concord. Chief Ulwick took over officially as chief on June 22nd, and this evening we're pleased to formally introduce to our citizens our new chief, Will Ulwick, and his support team, wife Laura, Tavian, and Michaela. We welcome you, Chief, and we look forward to having a very long and illustrious career with you as Chief of Ashlands.
Oh,
Can I get a picture?
oh wait, we gotta shoot that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to repeat that a minute.
Yay! Very nice photo.
Excellent.
Yep.
Well, welcome, congratulations, and hope that life is boring here in Ashland, but it probably won't be.
Highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely. We know you're up to the task.
Never dull.
Okay, any other new business?
If I could just make a notation,
Absolutely.
that as of today, Sergeant Gray is now Lieutenant Gray.
Oh,
Ah!
awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Derek.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We're going
Great.
to do a ceremony for him at a later date because his wife is on vacation this week and not able to be.
Sure.
Okay,
I just want to make a note.
that works.
Today is the day that-
I
Fantastic.
think this is great, introducing you to the public and our
Mhm, definitely.
officers. I think it's wonderful.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Any other new business? Okay, hearing none, we have some select board items. The first is to appoint Caitlin Morse as Deputy Health Officer.
Yeah. Yeah, just need a vote.
Okay, just info. Okay, and my gratitude especially to
That's right,
Caitlin.
too. Yeah, you're welcome, Fran. You're off the hook.
I'm off the hook. I did that health officer job for a lot of years. It's sometimes challenging, always interesting, and we're really grateful that Caitlin stepped up. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
CRF property tax map expenditure.
We gotta take a
We didn't
vote.
vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said it was just for info. All right,
Oh, sorry.
a motion to approve Caitlin Morse as Deputy Health Officer.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sorry. Now, the Sierra property tax map. You want to explain that, Charlie?
Yes.
It's just a vote to take the funds from the capital reserve.
Okay.
This is the CAI technology product for the tax maps.
Okay, for the GIS.
GIS.
Yeah,
yep,
okay.
GIS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what is the update on that? Where do we stand?
Well, they're pretty much done through the first year. It's on hold until the rest of the funds come in to continue.
Okay.
Because this pays up through pretty much the first year.
Okay.
And we don't pay the trustees until the end of the calendar
Right.
year. So kind of on hold till the end of the year. a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
All right, well, keep us updated. So I'll entertain a motion to, for the expenditure from the trust, from the capital reserve for the Sierra property tax map.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Any other select board items?
Well, I have two more thank yous.
Oh,
if that's
okay,
good.
go right ahead, I love that.
Okay. I would like to thank K-Mac Builders, they're a local contractor, and they put on some great fireworks Friday night over Little Squam Lake, Ashland and Holderness.
Okay.
And over the water, and seeing it by boat is like a totally different view. And they went on for almost 60 minutes.
Wow.
So we'd like to thank him.
Okay.
And also, I would like to thank the Ashland Police Department and some other departments in surrounding towns, and also the state police, on making a big drug bust after a very
yes.
long
Yes,
investigation
indeed.
last week. And we should be very proud of them, and especially safeguarding our kids and our grandkids.
Absolutely, thank you for mentioning that. We are proud and certainly grateful for the work that they did. Okay, anything else? All right, is there any comments from the public? Okay. In that case, I will entertain going into non-public according to RSA 91-A:3, small letter B, which is
Hiring.
hiring. Okay.
Got the goods here.
Oh, yeah, I got
Oh.
the goods here, which is the hiring of any person. Okay, is there a motion to go into non-public?
I'll make that motion.
Yeah.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, roll call. Fran Newton, yes. Eli?
Yes.
Kathleen?
Yes.
And Lee?
Yes.